So, I was supposed to start vlogging yesterday and I didn't. It's been over 2 weeks now since I've vlogged and I don't even know where to start. The last that I vlogged, I said we were about to potty train. We're past that. I feel like I've aged 25 years since the last time I vlogged. I'm exhausted. How are you?
I'm here.
Can you hold this? My arm hurts.
Guess I'm not that exhausted. I just
I don't that's all life has been lately.
I just sold a high chair, Facebook Marketplace.
Well, it wasn't Phoebe's.
It was not Phoebe's.
It was a hand-me-down that we didn't need.
Hand-me-down.
Big things besides potty training. I found a frozen castle that was free on Marketplace, and now we have a 5-foot tall castle in our house. It is, it's literally just like very tall. Our anniversary was yesterday. I don't know what to call it because it's not a wedding anniversary because we didn't have a wedding.
It's a marriage anniversary.
But that's such a weird. Anyway, so we went out to dinner on Sunday, which was crazy. Yeah. But on our way home, we were driving past all the trash because it was trash night. Guess who now has 3 water tables?
Phoebe.
I carried it down the street.
Yes,
as
you did.
Drove slowly, laughing at me.
I wasn't laughing. I was taking photos. I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing with you. Because now we have 3 water tables. It's amazing. I filled them up. Today will be her first time playing with all 3. Which will be fun.
Prime Day happened. I think our biggest acquisition.
These are the highlights here.
Well, I'm just trying to do a little catch up. Besides, I don't want to just talk about potty training.
I made challah with sourdough discard. That's pretty much all the bread stuff that you've missed, I think. I've been taken off.
I was gonna say we got a Tony. That was kind of our big thing on Prime Day because there was a really good sale on Prime Day, and I would say.
Well, overall, that and I got a blender.
This cost more. This was the most expensive acquisition.
Not by much.
Wasn't that 70? This was 100.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
70%.
Well, I'm just saying, so far, Phoebe has used this every single day since we've gotten it. I think.
Has she?
Yeah. What's new with us besides the fact that I
stopped my 100 hump? I made it to my 100 days in a row of running, 10 minutes a day.
You were doing that.
I think we told them. Well, anyway, I was doing 100 days of running in a row starting April 1st, and July 9th I hit that mark. And I did a really hard workout 3 nights ago now, and that threw me off, and I took my first, I think it was 2 days off in a row since March.
The harder.
I ran Sunday, and then I ran last night, which was Monday night. No, then I must have, whatever.
We've been getting a lot more pool time in. I feel like before the break ended, it was still that really cold Missouri. So we're getting a lot more pool time in, but I feel like we're still getting a lot of rain. So it's still always so wet out. That's the recap.
We still have all the
I would say she's potty trained. Do you say she's potty trained? I would say she's potty trained.
I would say, according to the course that we took, she fits that description.
Yeah.
Of the 3-day thing.
I mean, besides that, we've taken her out places.
Yeah, we've taken her out places. She hasn't had an accident yet. I mean, I'm sure in the future there'll be a.
I don't think having accidents though means you're not potty trained.
Right.
I think
potty learned. Right?
Yeah,
potty learned.
Accidents happen. That's why they're called accidents.
I was explaining to Mike the difference between potty training and potty learning, and with learning, I'm not really sure what training would be in that case, but learning
they're saying is you're treating your kid like a dog.
Well, I thought it was more so that she's learning the connection between having to.
I think it's the connotation of the word,
having
you don't
to
train
go
a person,
versus
a person learns.
Having to go and connecting that feeling to going to the potty. Whereas I don't know if training would be more so I have to go, I go to the pot, you get a treat every time kind of thing, as opposed to knowing that connect this feeling, emphasizing down low, to going potty.
Yeah, and she's been pretty good at that. Anyway, before I cut us off, I'll show you our water table situation. The 2 big ones are the 2 that I trash picked.
The big ones.
And the middle
Yeah.
one we got on Marketplace when she was a baby.
And eventually we'll sell them on Facebook Marketplace.
I don't know. We'll see.
Anytime soon.
Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I'm going crazy. It's been a couple weeks now since I've just kind of had like a day to decompress, get the house together. It's just been like a lot. My like level for like sound tolerance is just like gone at this point. I like need some quiet time. Anyway, I just grabbed our mail and I wanted to say that I actually wound up on Prime Day grabbing another pack of the reusable water balloons. We have a 6-pack right now, and I grabbed a 12-pack because the 12-pack was like on sale for like the same price as the 6, and it's easily the most used kind of outdoor activity thing we have right now. So I wanted to stock up while they were on sale because they're kind of expensive for what they are. I'm like really sweating. It's super humid out and I had to walk to our mailbox, which is like down the road. It's not like right out front. We took Phoebe to the farm today. We have like a farm that we live less than 5 minutes away from, and we got some produce. Phoebe got to see the alpacas. Scott ordered these yesterday and they're already here. Wasp traps. I felt like we had a lot of wasps yesterday when Phoebe and I were trying to play on the deck. So Scott looked up these and we're gonna try these because wasps are my big no-no. Other than that, I'm barely hanging on by a thread this week.
Hey, I just got back from a super long run. It was a 45-minute run. It was a long run. I'm listening to this Mile Higher podcast that the Burke recommended to me. It's an Ancient Apocalypse, Graham Hancock. And I made some eggs, sunny side up, sort of, over easy. I don't know what it's called. And I'm gonna put it on this bread and snack it on these popcorners, kettle corn. And my sister really likes these, and so we got a bag too. I tried them before and they're pretty good. These are probiotic strawberry yogis. I'll show you one. Super sweaty. Dropped on the floor. 5-second rule. This is what it looks like. It's just like a gummy with yogurt. I don't know if you wanted to see me take a bite or not, but here we go. I don't like the yolk running out. Burke hates it, but maybe you like it.
Semi made it through another day. Semi. Stopped at the liquor store today because we almost had no tequila left, and I got this. So in a previous vlog I had the regular, but I wanted to try the strawberry just off of like first sips. Really liking the strawberry. The other one that's just like the original, it's good, but there's something about the strawberry one that's like extra tasty. So cheers. I'm gonna go take a everything shower now. I really thought I was gonna do something there, filming like a time lapse of my morning, but honestly, I just got in like tunnel vision and that didn't happen. Essentially, I have been going, I don't even know, 3+ weeks now without any time off to just like get the house in order. And it's been very stressful, and I've been maybe a little less patient than I could be. So Scott was off today, so Scott and Phoebe went over to his mom's house for the morning, and I was able to get a bunch of laundry done. I was able to clean the kitchen, just get life a little bit more organized. I filmed a video. I know, who am I? They'll be home soon, but it feels good to get something done. I refilled the air fresheners, so I feel like the house smells a little bit more fresh. Just feeling a little stale over the last couple weeks. So I feel better than I did 24 hours ago. I'm not much of one to tease and make like, I don't know, cliffhangers, but I just did something. Like I pushed by on something for next week. It's super out of my comfort zone, but it was something that I felt like I needed to do for me. And I'm not always somebody who does things for myself, so definitely out of my comfort zone. Like I was talking to Scott, And I was like, especially since Phoebe's been born, like, I really like, if I go out, I'm like running errands. I've gotten my hair cut twice. Like, I don't really do things for me. Like, maybe I'll go get coffee. That's the most like doing things for me thing that I will do. So like, I legit am doing something that I really want to do, and it's super out of my comfort zone. So next vlog, you'll see. Tomorrow, we are going to have like a little lunch at my sister and brother-in-law's house, and I am making baked mac and cheese. I found a recipe on Pinterest that I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be baking it at their house, but I'm gonna shred the cheese tonight. So that's the first on my nighttime to-do list, is shredding a bunch of cheese.
Hey, time for another edition of Scott Bakes and Rachel Edits. I am making this Detroit style pan pizza. I'm gonna do it, I'm thinking I'm either gonna do it in here or I have this other dish, this dish. I think this would come out, it might come out a little better. I'm not sure. What do you think I should do? You know what, maybe I will just do this dish. It'll be a little shallower. I have this dough I've been prepping while I went for my run, and basically it says I had to put 15 milliliters or 15 grams or whatever of oil, and dump this out and then let it kind of sit and stretch for 20 minutes. And in the meantime, I'll make I'm gonna make the Burke some din din. Alright, I'm pretty excited for what I'm about to do. So it's been 20 minutes and it's been resting here. So the idea is now, it's stuck to my fingers. Anyway, the idea is that now I should be able to push it to the edge here. Pushy, push, push, push. Next, I'm just gonna put a little bit of these red pepper flakes. Oven is preheated to 450. A little bit of oregano. I'm going to dump as much cheese basically as possible. I'm going to try and do it relatively even. Last step is to put a little bit of sauce on. So the idea is that it's these racing stripes. 2, 3. It didn't say which spot to put that, so I'm just going to put it on the top one. Echo 20-minute timer. Little bubbly here. Probably left it a little too long, but I'm gonna have to let it cool. And definitely done. Definitely done. But it has some nice, nice burnt edges over there, and it's definitely cooked. So I'll let you know how it tastes in a bit.
I did make that mac and cheese today, and it was really, really good. And I felt like it was super easy to make, which sometimes I feel like baked mac and cheese recipes can be pretty involved, but this one was basically like you cook the pasta in a pot, then a separate pot you make the cheese sauce, which is heavy cream, some spices, and some cheese, and then like put everything together in a pan and you bake it in the oven. I felt like it was really easy to make, and it had good reviews from everyone who had it, so that made me feel like it's something I could make again in the future and something I feel comfortable recommending to you. So if you guys want to check out that recipe I found, I'll link it down below. Tomorrow we're going to do an impromptu visit to my parents' house. We weren't planning on going there tomorrow, but Phoebe sometimes gets a lot of separation anxiety from them, and they've been like away at the beach all week, so she hasn't seen them since Monday. That's a long time for her, and so I was like, we'll just go over there tomorrow and we can like swim in the pool or something. I'm very tired today. We're gonna go afternoon. Out in the sun a lot today. I mean, it's after 8 and she's just going to sleep, so sun doesn't make this kid sleep. So
It is the next night, but I did want to wrap up the conclusion. Wrap up the conclusion? I don't know if that's the right word. Hey, I wanted to wrap up what I was saying about the pizza from yesterday. It was really good. It was very, very good. Phoebe actually woke up and I had to calm her. I don't know if she had a bad dream or whatever. But I had to go up and calm her for, God, it was like 20 minutes. It was a long time. And before I was able to eat the pizza. It was good that I waited because it really cooled down. It was so good and I ate the whole thing. And I was asking Rachel, like, what did I say? Something about, like, I don't even know what the macros are or whatever. But it doesn't matter.
And I told you shouldn't worry about it.
It doesn't matter about the macros. I definitely enjoyed eating it, and I look forward to making it again because it was pretty easy. Honestly, it was pretty easy. The recipe that I was using, he had it so that it was like ready to go in 2 hours. He had like a 2-hour process. But I was able to slow it down by putting it in the fridge, and I read online you could put it in the fridge
for like up to 2 days, up to 4 days, like 2 to 4 days, something like that. Ridiculously long time. So I could technically make this recipe and, you know, eat it. I mean, gosh, today is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wow. So yeah, I'll post this. It's from this YouTuber Ethan. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Chiblowski. I should probably really know. But I don't know. I don't feel offended when people mispronounce my name. So that's all.
Okay. So. Oh, okay. Today's Sunday. I officially almost vlogged a full week because I missed Monday. Phoebe's napping, so we're gonna leave for my parents' house when she wakes up. Like I said, something big's happening on Tuesday. I mean, like, I feel like I'm overhyping it in my head, but like, I'm super excited. I never really do cool things, so I'm very excited. If you want a sneak peek, I posted on Threads about it, asking for guesses, and my grandmother, who is on Threads, guessed, and she got it right. So if you want the spoiler, follow me on Threads. I think it's just thingsbytheberk because it's like based off my Instagram. What else? Scott's gonna pack his bike and bike for a little today while we're at my parents' house because I think Phoebe and I are gonna swim. It's been really hard to get her in a swimsuit lately. Since she was a baby, she's always been not great with transitions, like ever. But something about transitioning from regular clothes to bathing suit, it's like very unpleasant. But like once she's in the pool, she's like living her life, so it's fun. Other than that, this coming week, my sister-in-law's bridal shower is next Sunday. Haven't fully decided what I'm wearing to that yet. Also need to get my dress altered for the wedding. The wedding's in September, and the dress is like, I couldn't have bought more of the wrong size dress. It's huge on me, and I've been procrastinating because I hate going and getting alterations done, and I haven't even like decided where I'm going, so. Especially with this month having been so crazy, I haven't had time to even think about it. So maybe this week I'll find a place to get it altered, hopefully. And yeah, I feel like that can be the conclusion of the vlog. Maybe you missed us, maybe you didn't, but we're back, baby.